We wanted a hike. To get it, we gave ourselves an adventure. Introducing Magaro Peak. It's a popular and well-traveled hike in North Macedonia, but it's unlikely many people have tried it in the way that we're about to. Today, we attempt to hitchhike to and from the hike's starting point. The road there, almost 23 miles from Ohrid. The last 9 miles on a mountain road with minimal traffic. Sure, we could taxi there, but with prices running upwards of 75 US one way, that is definitely not happening. Plus, with no signal on the hike, there's no way to get a taxi back into town until we've made it down the mountain road. We've never done anything like this, but how hard can it be? Gave ourselves about 45 minutes to get a hitch, and I don't think it's going to materialize. Good morning. We're going to go do Magaro Peak in the national park just adjacent to Ohrid. Just made it to the downtown city center. Let's go grab our smoothie and then meet up with our friend and start working our way to the mountain. First, we took a shared taxi to the village closest to the hike. Just got to the town next to the mountains, and we've just walked down to the water to check it out for a minute, grab a coffee, go to the washroom, and then we're gonna hike back up the hill and try to hitchhike. Kelsey ended up going back to the hotel because she wasn't feeling good, so just me for today and my new friend Ollie. Let's go have some fun.
But yeah, I'm just gonna slowly meander to the beach. Definitely a much slower day than Ben is having.
So this is where we're gonna wait and hopefully catch a ride. We'll see.
A few moments later.
We waited about 90 seconds for that hitchhike pickup.
Yeah, nice.
See you later. That was brilliant. From Trepeka, our first hitchhike took us to the base of the mountain road, still 10.5 miles from the trailhead. With only the odd car passing by, we could only hope for the best. After 30-ish minutes with no success, we finally got lucky. So we just got to the trailhead. Ollie and I are about to have a real good journey. It's really, really cool through here. Really open, the light is filtering through the leaves. It's beautiful. I think we still have maybe 600 meters of elevation to go and an hour and a half. We'll hopefully stay in the shade as long as we possibly can so we don't melt and die. Got out of the trees a few minutes ago and now we're in full sun for what I think will be the rest of the hike. So wish us luck. Beautiful though. Reached the call, so I think we're gonna stop in what is the smallest patch of shade known to humankind and have a little lunch break and cool down a bit before we head up to the summit.
This view almost makes me forget how terrible I feel. Almost. Wow.
Done with lunch, a little colder now. Stopped sweating enough to put more sunscreen on, so that was nice. Going up there, I think. Hard to say. What you gonna do when your circuit's being burned out? So we can see, I think, Albania, Macedonia. If we continue, Greece. All right, we're up top on Magaro Peak in North Macedonia. After reaching the mountain summit, we didn't spend much time as we knew the later it got, the harder it would be to get a ride down the mountain road. All right, we're done at the top. It's actually a loop, so we're gonna take the other end of the loop and work our way back to the trailhead. Should be like 2 hours, maybe. And then fingers crossed, maybe we can get a ride down with the same people that brought us up because we saw them hiking. So if we're really, really fast, maybe we can catch them. If not, we'll beg someone else. People are nice.
Made it back to the hotel. I feel just awful. Probably gonna lay here for a while. That was a really long walk. It was really pretty though. But I'm dying. Maybe in a few hours, I'll be able to go to the beach.
Halfway down, getting close to the trees, and the trees means shade, and the shade means less suffering. And here we are, shade. don't know why I'm still standing in the sun. I should get in the shade. Just like that, we're out of the forest, which means we must be about 5 minutes from the road. So many bugs here. Big bugs too. Bugs that want to eat you. So let's find out how lucky we are. You feeling lucky, Ollie?
Yeah.
That was a hesitant yes, so we'll see which one is right. Now that we'd made it to the bottom of the mountain road, we only had one hitchhike left to get us back to civilization. Got picked up in like 15 minutes. We're really doing well with this hitchhiking game, so one more hitch to go. Let's see what happens.
Is that prepared, sir? That's okay.
This is brilliant. One of the construction workers across the bottom of the hill saw us hitching, getting turned down by all the passing cars, and they were finishing up for the day, and he looked at us and said, "Oh, where are you going? Where are you going?" Told him. He said, "I'll hop in." It's like, yes. So we probably only waited for 4 separate hitches. We probably only waited maybe 40 minutes today. People are pretty wicked. That's unbelievable. Just gonna walk down to the beach and enjoy ourselves. Have a beer. Ollie's all ready. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How's that about? Cheers. Good day, man. Feeling refreshed from our beer and our swim, we now had to head back to Oak Ridge, 25 minutes away. Just finished with the beer and the swim, and now we're gonna try to hitchhike or bus back. And here's where we post up. Hope for the best.
Well, I've just been napping. Still feel terrible, but that nap helped. There's a sushi place that closed at 9, so I'm hoping he gets here before 9 because it'd be really nice if he could bring me food back because I really don't want to walk all the way back to the center.
Gave ourselves about 45 minutes to get a car on a hitch, and I don't think it's going to materialize, so hopefully the bus shows up at 7:20 like it should, and we'll go back and eat some dinner because the hunger is kicking. Just got off our taxi, so gonna head to dinner now with Ollie, and then I gotta pick Kelsey up some food because she's at home dying and starving. Okay, met up with a couple of people that Ollie was staying with. Yeah, super enjoyable experience. Meal was good. I had the traditional bean dish. I'll put it on the screen. I can't remember how to pronounce it. My brain is sort of fried. But yeah, had a lovely day. If you're coming to Oak Ridge, I would definitely recommend trying to do that. We did it a bit of a harder way by hitchhiking throughout the day, but there's definitely tour buses and other things that'll get you there with half the stress. But it was fun. So wake up tomorrow and hopefully feel like a human because we have a couple really cool things to see tomorrow. Also, let it be known that I did bring Kelsey the dish. Good husband. Good night. If you wanted to subscribe, you could.
It'd be cool, but like, no pressure.